Oh, what are you guys doing here? Welcome back. It's me, your host, Nunnie, and I'm about to do a review on one of my favorite movies of all times. That's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. So sit back, relax, grab the popcorn, and welcome to a review in the world of Nunnie. Let's do this. Hey guys, welcome back. I am under the weather a little bit, but I still feel like I gotta give you guys something to enjoy. So I'm gonna do a little review on my favorite movie of all time. One of my favorite movies of all times happened to be probably one of the greatest movies I watched. Didn't realize that until I watched it like 8 times, how much I loved it. It's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. It is one of the greatest Jim Carrey movies to me. It has also Kate Winslet. Who else is in that? What's that guy's name plays the Hawk? Yeah, that nigga, he in it too. He's hilarious. But let's start the review. So if you don't know what the movie's about these two lovers, one named Joel, one named Clementine, that's played by Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet. I'm saying the name Winslow? It's Winslet. Yeah, there we go. I got it, fuck you. Anyway, so Joel finds Clementine. He's like, hey, yo, what up, babe? I missed you so much. She like, nigga, who are you? He like, bitch, excuse the fuck out of me. And then come to find out, she erased that nigga. There's a procedure that this company does where that you can erase past memories of traumatic experiences that you had. Come on, we all got somebody we would love to erase, do we not? I got that ex where I'm like, damn, that bitch got on my nerves, she crazy. And then you can erase the fuck out of her. Anyway, like I was saying, so Jim Carrey finds this out from his friend, his name is Stan, who is played by, what's that guy's name? He's like on Arrested Development. Fuck, forgot his name. Guy with the glasses, white guy, bald head. David Cross. I got a picture with him, he's awesome. He tells them like, hey man, that bitch erased you, she don't fuck with you no more, eat a dick. And he's like, eat a dick? You don't even know me like that. So he calls other people like, yo, why my girl just like did what she did? And he like, yo, we will help you out, sorry you found out. Because the way how they do it is they send like a letter to all her friends and family, people who are in her life, and they be like, yo, listen, you can't talk about this person anymore around this person because of blah, 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 and they don't know them anymore. So he was like, all right, well, Joel, what the fuck your name is, we'll help you out. They talk about Jim Carrey's character, Joel. So he's like, all right, cool. So it's a sci-fi comedy, like romantic comedy sci-fi, which is great. So it kind of just starts right then and there. And you see him like literally going through the same memory over and over of him going into the spot, giving away the stuff, and him watching himself. And it's just beautifully shot. And it's shot by one of my favorite directors as well, Michel Gondras. Great fucking director, did a lot of other great movies that I will talk about one day. So, as you see this movie progress, you also see these other characters. It's played by Kristen Stewart. I think her name was like Mary or some shit. And the other guy, he plays the fucking Hulk, Mark Ruffalo. There that shit go right there. Almost forgot. What up, Mark? With your hulky ass. Saw you in Thor. I talked about you earlier in the first episode. You know what I'm saying? I talked about it. But anyway, let's go over here real quick. So, boom. They're in there. They're doing this thing because he's like laying in bed, got his machine on him, just erasing his memories. And they're supposed to just like, monitor it. So they're monitoring this shit. And then they just start, partying, getting high. Got a little fucking. So with Joel, he started to fight back. So he tries to fight back from this, and then he's like, yo, I don't want to lose Clem. So you see like these beautifully shot scenes and these beautiful moments that he once had, and you see the love that they had. But it kind of starts from the breakup. So they start from the end. So when you see this movie, as he goes through this like change, you see the breakup. So you don't really see the good part. So in the beginning, you see like, oh, you see why they left. And then you start getting to the middle and the beginning, like, damn, why did they have to leave? It gets a little sad and cute and sappy. It's a romantic comedy with sci-fi. So after that, something goes wrong. They call Stan. He's the main guy. He's the main guy for the whole thing that runs the whole thing. And Mary's all like, let's call Stan, let's call Stan. Mary, again, is Kristen Dunst's fine ass. I used to have a crush on her when I was a kid. Back to camera one. Anyway, like I was saying, so boom, he gets there, and then he's chilling, and Mark Ruffalo's character chilling, and then Marion standing alone, and then boom, she kisses the nigga, and they start kissing. And the nigga Stan, I forgot who played him too, shit. Stan, his wife came, was like, start beating up Mark Ruffalo, like, nigga, you knew what it was. And then the wife is like, oh my God, I'm sorry. No, Kristen Dunst's character, Mary, is like, oh my God, yo, my bad, like, I don't even like really fuck that old nigga, but it's nothing about that nigga that's mad fine, like that ass be, he's mad fine with it. And she like, yo, you's a fuck boy ass nigga, why you just don't tell her what happened? Come to find out, plot twist, he actually was already fucking her from before, so they had to like get the memories out of her, so she's already been through the procedure. I was like, oh my God, this is so crazy. Back to my man Joel and Clementine, they're just sitting there. As the movie progresses, you see all these great memories he had of her. So he's erasing them, and then, you know, that's all cute and all fine and dandy. But the real story is like, all right, Mary getting tight. She go to the office, right? Gets all the fucking, what's the shit? All the tapes of everyone that's ever used the procedure, and then individually sends them out to everybody who's ever got the procedure done. So fast forward into, there was another one. There was like this little guy played by Elijah Woods. I really like talking about him because he's mad whack. Because this is whack shit he did. This nigga tried to fuck Joel's girl, Clementine, by using his memories of her and then doing all that shit because it's like still subconsciously like in the back of her mind. And I was like, oh, that nigga Elijah Woods is mad corny for that. She played that nigga. In the beginning of the movie, they actually run into each other because their memories keep taking them back to Montauk. So boom. They like, you know, they went on a date, they start doing the same shit they did before their memories. So they get the tapes. After all this is done, his memories erased. So they fast forward it to the time after they went on this date, all this other shit, and they find their tapes. And they're together because like they fall in love again. And they're listening to the tapes of how bad that is, how bad they were, how bad the relationship was. And then Joel, played by Jim Carrey's like, wait, just stop. Let's just see what happens. And then at the end of the movie, they're just running, like it's like a memory that's playing on repeat. It's like, change your heart. It's like just keep going back and forth. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my favorite movie, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. If you didn't see it, doesn't matter, I just told you. So, like I said, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, comment on anything of ours that you see. This is Much Obliged TV. I am your host, Nunnie, the great one, the ugly one, the cool one. And this, you just watched a review in the world of Nunnie. Thank you guys. Peace.